Since I sent in my first shipment back in September of 2014, I've only used the Amazon Seller app. It's free, it's easy to use, and it links right into your account. As you can tell here, we have a book. It gets a title, rank, ratings, has new and used offers here in different tabs, has everything I need. I can get at a quick glance, I can just look at the rank, look at the reviews, and see here how many total. It has 1 new copy and 3 used. In order to see the details, I just click through, look at the new offers and look at the used, or I can look at all of them at once. Go back, real simple. I can also go to search favorites, look at stuff that I looked up recently, go into there, and there it is, right? VHS tape, rank 152,000, 2 reviews, 1 new copy, 3 used copies. Real simple. I'm not talking about connection, speed, or being able to, or worrying about if you can get a signal, because it doesn't matter which app you use, whether you're using Amazon Seller app, whether you're using NitoScan, whether you're using a Seller Tool, Profit Bandit. You know, the connection has to do with where you are and your phone service. Now, the only difference is if you pay for the downloadable database, which is, I believe, anywhere between, I think it's around $40 a month for FBA Scan. I think that's the company. That's a whole nother conversation. So you don't. That's the whole point of that, is to be able to not have to worry about cell phone reception. So that's only happened to me a couple of times out of going to sourcing many times. So if that's a constant issue, then clearly downloadable database makes more sense. But aside from that, this app has basically everything I need. So I can go in and search for a movie or a product. Now, I'm searching this because I wanted to show you that if there are certain products that are restricted, and they'll let you know. They'll have the big red restricted there on the search results page. And then if you go to the individual listing here on the app, it says restricted products, so you know you can't sell it. You have to get approved. That's another huge benefit of this, is sometimes it'll let you know for whatever reason if there's a product you can't sell. So it's pretty basic. I mean, the one thing that it does not have is it does not have a link to Camel. I believe some other apps have that, where I'm not sure if they'll show you directly on the app, but they'll at least take you to the website, so you can just click right on it and not have to go to an internet browser and look it up, which takes more time. That's one thing that this does not have, which would be awesome if it had it. If it just had maybe a tab here or some sort of button somewhere to be able to go directly to Camel. Because sometimes you want to look up the sales rank history and see if it's something that you really want to buy. But and as of now, they require you to be signed in to use the website. So you're going to have to be signed in on your phone and go over to the browser and look it up. But honestly, I don't really use it when I'm outsourcing very much. I just use my experience and my gut. And for the most part, when I come back with books, it's I'm not having to worry too much about whether or not I made a good purchase or not, whether I'm going to send it in or not. It'd be nice to have it, but I'm not really using it. when I'm out there anyway. Another cool feature is it shows you, based upon what you would list it for, how much fees would be and how much your net proceeds. You can also put cost of purchase, so you can even change this. Let's say to $19.95, and then it'll change that. And let's say it cost you $1. Let's put $1 in, and there you go. So you have an idea of how much profit you would make, which helps as well, the profit calculator. It has inbound shipping, and that's based upon what you put in. I estimate 50 cents per pound. It's going to vary. It might be less, might be more, but it's about 50 cents per pound. Sometimes it's less though. So that's all the basic. It's pretty basic. I mean, if you use it, you already know this stuff, but if you don't, get an idea of how it works. It seems like there's this sentiment among a lot of FBA booksellers, especially ones that have been doing it for a little while, or especially ones that are doing it for a long time, and at least 2-3 years, and especially amongst ones that are doing it full time, that the Amazon Seller app is just not up to snuff when it comes to being able to build this business big and source a lot of books and whatnot. For me, it's worked really well, but again, I don't have the time to source 500 books a week or spend 5-6 days a week sourcing. Now, if I had the time to do that, if I was doing it full time, had a lot more hours, I don't know if I would change the app, but something that I didn't talk about is a Bluetooth scanner, and a lot of people are really gung-ho about a Bluetooth scanner connected to one of the paid apps. You're able to pull up the listings really fast, and especially if they have a downloadable database with the Bluetooth scanner, basically it's instantaneous. They scan, and it's immediately up there. No worry about a connection, an internet connection or anything like that. So I understand, what people are talking about, but I feel like it's this broken record of, you can't use the Amazon Seller app if you're serious. You need to get a paid app. You need to get a Bluetooth scanner. You're not really in business. You're not able to build your business, this, that, and the other. And it's so weird because I've built it up to where I have it now with just the Amazon Seller app and no Bluetooth scanner. So I'm not saying that Bluetooth scanner plus a paid app plus a downloadable database is not much faster. Clearly it's much faster, but I don't need that speed when I go sourcing. It's worked out fine. Not to mention that I don't want to spend $150 on a Bluetooth scanner plus 40 or 50 bucks a month on one of the paid apps, especially for the downloadable database. I don't need that. So it just doesn't make sense for me, but I'm sure I'll get comments at some point soon after this video or into the future about, no, you have to, once you get the Bluetooth scanner and once you get the downloadable database or one of the paid apps, the awesome paid apps, your life changes. And maybe, I might do that in the future. I might do both of those things, but I need to be making a lot more money and I guess sourcing a lot more, but I also haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Once I have a Bluetooth scanner, and it's so fast, even those milliseconds or half a second that I have to wait for the item to pull up, times 100 saves a lot of time, especially if I'm doing a lot more sourcing. So I can understand that, but for now, it works for me. And I think I can even build this business up to where I want it to be, up to about 5,000 plus in inventory and having really big, consistent months, with the Amazon Seller app, the free Amazon Seller app. So tell me what your experience has been with that. For me, it's worked out well. I know Profit Bandit is only $10 a month, and I know a lot of people swear by it. That's another option as well. It's not that much a month. That's a very cost-effective way to not have to use the Amazon Seller app. I'm curious to hear what other people have to say, but it works for me, and I'll keep on using it. Hopefully the future updates are good. I like the recent update. At first it was weird because it was different, but it's working well for me, and the app is fast, and as long as I have a connection, which I almost always do, then I can look up the items quickly. It lets me know if the item is restricted, and you can even list it straight from the app, which I don't do. That's not something I want to do. I'd like to do it through my laptop and have all my condition notes ready and all that, and my Excel spreadsheet. But you can also list it through there. The app is a huge tool. It's one of the most important parts of sourcing because even now, after having done it for 17 months, and really, big for about 12 months, I can't go out there without an app. I haven't looked up millions and millions of books. I haven't seen every book or majority of books. I definitely need the app to have some basic information about books to know whether it's worth buying or not. It just doesn't make sense to not have one. So take your app, go out to a sourcing location, scan some books, and keep booking.